Please consider subscribing if you enjoy our content and want to see more from us. Sigma guys are known for their strategic thinking and vision. The word Sigma is frequently associated with the phrases intelligent, mysterious, and intellectual. But what happens if you come across a Sigma who has a dark side? Their way is the only right way to do things. Sigma has tunnel vision when it comes to their thoughts and visions. They find it difficult to think beyond their own conclusions, and they can become closed to different points of view and opinions. Overinflation of the Sigma's intuition can lead to obstinacy and a single-minded focus on a particular vision or notion. Stubbornness isn't always a negative trait, but pathological Sigma guys are so focused on their goals that they ignore anything that contradicts them. This can occur as a result of a lack of development. They don't seem to mind how you feel. This is where Sigma stereotypes might manifest themselves in real life. Healthy Sigma males may not always be conscious of how others feel, yet they nevertheless consider important interpersonal needs. Unhealthy Sigma males are genuinely unconcerned about how other people feel. They're so focused on their own objectives and ideals that they don't want to consider the emotional needs of others. Sigmas can become unbalanced in their growth if sentiments are not properly developed. Their intuition is focused on uncovering hidden meanings and making predictions. Their thought is centered on efficiently and effectively organizing and arranging the world. If Sigma males refuse to give their sentiments any weight, they develop the mistaken assumption that other people's feelings are unimportant in the grand scheme of things. They give you the silent treatment for free. When it comes to their emotions, Sigma males tend to be inward processes. They usually don't feel the need to explain how they feel to others. While this isn't necessarily a terrible thing, it can wreak havoc on friendships and relationships. When Sigmas are annoyed or offended by someone, they may choose to isolate that individual rather than try to solve difficulties and find misconceptions. Sigma guys are introverts. They are more prone to deliberate before speaking. They also have an internal system for mapping out and comprehending feelings. They are more prone to work through their emotions on their own than seeking guidance or feedback from others when they are significantly affected by anything. This can leave their partner, friend, or family member perplexed about where the individual stands emotionally. Healthy Sigma men understand the importance of emotional expression and input, so they balance their internal processing with healthy vulnerability and sharing. Unhealthy Sigma males often block people off or remain silent, missing out on opportunities for reconciliation or deeper understanding. Their dreams and concepts are based on a lack of real-world data. When Sigma males carry their demand for introversion to its logical conclusion, they can lose touch with the outside world. They still have ideals and concepts, but they lack weight because they aren't backed up by facts and information from reality. The more Sigma men experience the actual world through a range of initiatives, activities, and interactions, the more data they can feed to intuition. It's critical that they get out into the world on a regular basis to learn new information and gain feedback from their experiences, so that their intuitions are more accurate and realistic. Of course, they must ensure that this is balanced with appropriate alone time. Before continuing with the video, we want to remind you to take a look at our other videos. You can find links in the description, or you can check the channel. And don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel for more content. They are prone to acting rashly and impulsively. Sigmas who are under a lot of stress will have a lot of impulsivity and recklessness at times. They may have a habit of binge eating, spending large sums of money, or being prone to road rage. They may also have less harmful coping mechanisms, such as excessive cleaning, listening to loud music, or exercising until they're weary. When Sigma guys are under a lot of stress, they become impulsive and hyper-focused on the sensory world around them. They are more prone than Sigmas to appear to be unhealthy Omega males. In situations like this, they are unconcerned with their health and physical well-being. Sigma men sometimes become so engrossed in their ideas and objectives that they lose sight of the physical world around them. When this happens, people are more likely to put sleep, healthy diet, and exercise on the back burner. They may lose touch with their physical demands, forgetting to hydrate, rest, or eat the proper number of meals during the day. They are men who are intuitive in the domain of concepts and forecasts is what energizes and motivates them. They are at risk of neglecting or discounting the physical world since it is less fascinating to them. Whereas a beta man would detect thirst or exhaustion right away, a sigma guy can be completely unaware of these sensations and end up in a constant condition of discomfort, fatigue, or dehydration. They strain reasoning to match their ideas. Men with a healthy sigma are more concerned with knowing the truth than with being correct. To fit their vision or notion, harmful stigmas will bend the facts and logic. Their arguments are riddled with logical flaws, and they refuse to consider thoughts or facts that contradict their viewpoints. When they're in a bad mood, their intuition takes over and becomes exaggerated. Intuition is more concerned with ideas, visions, and forecasts than with logic and facts. When intuition is exaggerated, people will bend their thinking side to support their intuitive side, making thinking less autonomous and objective, and more controlled and shackled to the intuitive process. They are shut off from their own feelings. When sigma males don't give their feelings enough credit, they become hard on themselves and lose touch with their emotional side. They become overly focused on work and achievement, neglecting their own emotional needs and desires in the process. When their emotions erupt, they perceive them as untrustworthy and quickly dismiss them. This pattern of behavior leads people down a route that is eventually unsatisfying for them, since it does not correspond to their fundamental desires and emotional requirements. It can also make individuals clumsy, rude, and unable to empathize with others. They make erroneous judgments about those who are emotionally outspoken. People who are emotionally outspoken and joyful tend to irritate unhealthy sigmas. They typically struggle to trust them and question whether they have hidden agendas. Instead of approaching them with an open mind, they may enjoy bringing them down a peg or being condescending to them. Sigma males are suspicious of persons who display strong emotions or promote collective beliefs. Healthy sigma men recognize the value of diversity and approach their emotions with an open mind. They have a superiority complex. Sigma men who are unhealthy become engrossed in their own dreams, thoughts, and intellectual theories. They place such a high weight on intuition and reasoning that they disregard or discard others. They may reject to hear suggestions from people who they perceive to be untrustworthy and of low value in comparison to themselves. When a personality type is dysfunctional, it has a negative attitude toward those who have opposing preferences. They simply reflect their own faults in these areas onto others, rather than seeing the positives of the differences. Feeling types are untrustworthy to unhealthy sigma males because they don't trust their own feelings. This isn't only a sigma trait, any personality type can do it. Beta men, delta males, omega males, and even sigma males may feel superior to alpha males. Omega males, for example, may feel superior to beta guys. Have you experienced some of the things we've spoken about in this video? Share it with us in the comments below.